Good morning, everybody. Enter the stars, and what you're looking at is a list of the top 200 mountains above 6,000 meters. And there are many of them. Here is the list. And what they don't teach you in science school is that the top 109 mountains above 7,000 meters all exist in the Himalayas. I'll say that again. The top 109 mountain peaks above sea level all exist in one part of the world, the Himalayas. Then they begin to sprinkle into China, and then it hops down over into South America along the Andes mountain range. Why is that? That is the question. All of these mountains, at least several hundred of them above 6,000 meters, all existing in two places in the entire world. This is the list, and I'll put a link of this in the description. But my point to this is something very fascinating. When you look at the two pockets of the highest mountains in the world, they are opposite each other on the planet. Now, we've been doing a lot of work on the flat earth or the convex earth, and I believe that even though they're telling us this is the antipode or the opposite place on the planet, I believe that it is opposite each other on the side of the earth, but that it is all on the same side. Again, I'll say that their opposite of the globe is not actually opposite the globe. It is opposite in direction and area. But something else fascinating happens when you look at the opposite sides of the earth when dealing with these mountain ranges. And this blew me away. I drew a straight line. Here is the highest mountains in the world, seconded by the Andes mountain range down here in South America. We get a string of mountain tops running through this Andes mountain range. Everywhere where you see a green mountain top, these are the highest mountains. And as you can see, it generally follows this line. The highest mountains stringing along very near this line, some even in Mexico. And you'll notice that along the sides, sloping out away from this line, we have no high peaks. Then we come into the Rockies, and again, it generally follows this line. Mount Logan, Mount Denali, all of the mountains that we've talked about. Then it goes down into China after it crosses Russia. Here we have a peak here in Russia. And again, these are the tallest mountains in the world. And then down into this area where we have the other pocket. Now, what is bizarre is that these rings of mountains look like ears almost. We have a mountain ring here. This is where most of the tall mountains reside in the world, along this rim, this ring. And then on the other side of the earth, as we demonstrated to you, again, this does not necessarily have to be a globe. This could be a convex earth, but at opposite sides of the planet, we have another ring-like formation of mountains in the opposite direction, going this way. To me, this is pretty fascinating. Anyway, you guys, I wanted to share that with you and just let you know that everything that you've been taught, you have to question, because nothing is necessarily the truth until you find it for yourself. Take care and be safe, you guys.